If you clicked on this video, there's a good chance you're not bulking, you're bulging. But don't worry, I'm gonna break down a few tips in this video that you can use to minimize face fat. And that took me from literally looking like this to this without really like adjusting my body fat levels that drastically. It is like a few factors that you can change and they'll make a big difference. I'll get right into it, but pre-word, a lot of people will say that you can like lean bulk and have like no body fat during a bulk, but like the truth is you're gonna gain a bit if you're doing it properly. There's no real way to have zero body fat gain. So it's normal to store like a little bit. A lot of people store it in the midsection, lower back, sometimes in the face. But yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, so the first tip that is like really easy to implement, and I guarantee you may think you're already doing it enough, but chances are you're not, and that's hydration and sodium intake. Okay, like before you click off this video, because it's a basic ass tip, most people are actually chronically dehydrated and like they don't even know it. And that's one, horrible for your gym performance, but it's also two, just horrible for your quality of life and like your general health. So like what you're meant to do to like maintain like a less puffy look in your face is don't drastically drop your sodium intake, but like don't overdo it. And like the truth is most of like the sodium you'll get is in like shitty processed foods. And then just like make sure you're staying hydrated, because basically if you have too much sodium, not enough water, that's how you get a puffy ass face. So yeah, this is your sign to just go have a sip of water right now. Okay, so the second tip is where most people mess up when they're bulking, and that is consuming like a lot of processed foods, especially those that have seed oils, for example. And I know like this is not like the typical Santa Cruz advice, like this is genuinely like a real thing. When you eat a lot of processed foods, especially those with seed oils, you'll cause a lot of inflammation in your gut, and this will in turn lower your insulin sensitivity, meaning your body doesn't handle carbs as well, which is why you'll like get a puffier face and like hold on to more water. But it's not like you have to completely eliminate anything that's processed, but like definitely limiting it in your diet and mainly sticking to whole foods. You also just feel a lot better, have a lot more energy. And like I made this mistake, this was like late last year, but I was just eating a shit ton of like fast food, KFC, like all that good shit, but my face was fucking puffy as hell. And like this year especially, I've like been sticking to a lot more like whole foods, like steak, eggs, toast, and I've been getting bigger, but I've just been feeling a lot better. Sure, my hormones are much better and like my quality of life has improved, and my face isn't like a balloon, so it's kind of a win-win. This will also like reduce acne, which is like a big thing. If you care about your face fat, I'm sure you also care about not having pimples. So it's just another real quick thing you can do to like clear up your face as well. Tip number 3, this is post-meal walk. So it doesn't have to be a long like hike or anything like over the top. But after you eat like especially a big meal, heavy on carbs, just go for like a walk, and this will basically lower your blood sugar and improve your insulin sensitivity over time. You also feel a lot less bloated, and you'll just like be able to eat a lot more food too on a bulk. Like you might not be struggling with it, but like it'll genuinely just improve your like digestion to a significant degree. So like after a big meal, but yeah, just go for a little walk and you'll feel a lot better. Okay, so tip number 4 is carbs. Okay, so we all know that carbs make you retain water, but it's a good idea to have like the majority of your carbs around your training and right after your training. And this like will basically help you to make the most of them and actually use them to their full potential. And like you don't like eliminate carbs completely. I did this late last year. You will lose a lot of water weight quickly, but you'll also like feel like shit. A lot of like the people in like the business space say to cut out carbs because it'll make you more sharp, which is true because like they do cause brain fog to a degree. But at the same time, like carbs are literally like the most useful and like energy efficient macronutrient there is. Like you should have them before you train and after you train. That's just a quick tip right there. And final tip number 5, I don't want to get too black pilled on you, but mewing. Okay, this is just one simple thing and it'll have like a big difference almost instantly and in the long term. And basically all it is, like a lot of people think mewing is like forcing your tongue to the top of your mouth. You don't really have to do that. You just need to have proper tongue posture and breathe through your nose. And like over the long term, this will have a very positive effect on like your facial structure and just like the way you look in general. So it's just something you can do instantly, and it'll probably have a bigger change than like a lot of the other things on this list, to be honest, for like how your face appears. Yeah, so just to wrap it up one more time, stay hydrated, don't overdo your sodium intake, but also don't cut out all of your sodium because that'll cook your hormones and you'll feel like shit. So make sure you still have salt, just don't overdo it. And that ties into the next thing, like try to like stay away from fast food because that has a fuck ton of sodium in it, and seed oils, which will wreck your like micro gut biome and decrease insulin sensitivity. Go for your walks after meals, that'll help with digestion, lowering your blood sugar, and manage your carbs smartly, mainly before and after your training. And if you want to take it the extra step, maybe go full black pill and start mewing, start mogging, and you might even ascend, bro. You never know. But anyways, that's everything in this video. Like, obviously, yet again, it's normal to gain a little bit of face fat during your bulk. If this video helped, make sure you drop a like and hit that subscribe button. This is my first video on this channel. Hope it helps some of you out. But yeah, that's it. I'll keep posting more videos without the bullshit. So hope you guys appreciate this one.